with my husband, as a lot of you know, and we're doing great now. But ever since my daughter was born, I've had a hard time coming to grips with a lot of my issues, like I spoke about yesterday. But come to find out, with a little digging and soul searching, I seem to have discovered that a lot of my misery was self-created. And I don't know why it took me this long to figure this out, but the universe will definitely smack you in the face over and over again until you get it, because this lesson has been trying to get through to me for a really long time. And what's so funny is that about a month ago, ever since then, the phrase, and I don't know if I've spoken about this before in a previous video, I probably have, but it's okay. The phrase, get out of your own way, or, a combination of that, or like a phrase relating to that, has popped out at me at least 6 or 7 times in different places, like on the internet, reading an article, in a book at a bookstore, on TV, in a movie, or just, it's ridiculous. It's just, it just cracks me up, because I just keep seeing this over and over again. I'm like, what is someone trying to tell me? But it seems to me that what it was trying to tell me, or at least the way I interpret it, is, you are the root cause of why you are having such a hard time right now, because, and to expand on that, why that is because I basically was placing all the blame of my pain and hardship on other people, and not taking any ownership of it on my own. And deep down, I really was miserable with myself, and how I didn't really know who I was, and I kept pulling from, different places and people and things, trying to make myself happy and, define myself, but really I had no clue what I was doing. And how I placed the blame all on him, on my husband, of, oh, well, all of our past issues are what are making me miserable, when really that wasn't true. I was just unhappy with myself, and I was reflecting that on him. And for some reason, just the light bulb went off, finally. And that's not to excuse his actions, or anything that happened between us that was on his part, because there is no excuse for those things. But that is in the past, and the reason between the time that we reconciled until now, any misery that I guess I've been feeling is mainly due to my own self, which was a hard lesson for me to learn, but good that I learned it, because, now it's like, oh, duh. And, not in such a simple fashion, but really learning why I am the way I am and the way I react, and how to become happier in myself. So that's a good thing, and I'm excited about that I've finally figured that out. Thank you, universe, spirit, God and goddess, thank you for taking the time to continually beat me over the head with that. Finally got it. But hopefully it won't take so much next time for me to actually hear what they have to say. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all with that. And just basically, just a little side note on that, just basically how so many people, including myself up until recently, are so afraid to face their darkness, face their inner demons, and what they truly are, who they truly are. It's like, a lot of the time, the thing that you fear the most is something that's deep inside you that you're afraid to look at. And I've found that that's a lot of the time true, and how you have to get to the root of the problem in order to fix the situation, instead of, medicating just the bare symptoms instead of really getting to the root of the issue. It's like putting a band-aid on a gaping chest wound is a phrase I use talking to someone else about that, because I have a very special person in my life, in my family, who deals with chronic depression, and she hasn't been to therapy for it in a long time, and she medicates it, which I, have a hard time with. And because I feel like, you're just treating the symptoms, you're not treating the issue that's really bothering you. So, and how, you really are going to have a hard time really getting past it and healing from it if you can't really get everything out that is really causing you to feel this way. So, but one thing I've also learned is that you can want something for someone all you want. You can wish it and hope it for them, but they have to make that decision on their own. You can't control other people's actions and what they do with their lives. You can love them and advise them, but they ultimately have to make that decision for themselves, and they have to want it for themselves. So, and I just have to learn to step back and let them do that. And sometimes it's hard. It's like watching someone you love walk into a burning building and there's nothing that you can do about it. And you just have to come to grips with the fact that that's their choice and that's, their life. And all you can do is just love them and want the best for them. So, yep, so that's about it. So I think I'm going to go now, and I hope everyone has a blessed weekend, and take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.